described a $48,000 truck, and you told me 550 is where you need to be. Do I need to start negotiating payment with him right now? Okay. This is the perfect opportunity. I need to throw them a curveball. And that's how I used to say this all the time. I say, guys, let me ask you, Don, can I throw you a curveball?
Yeah.
They always say yes. I got their permission. But what else do I got right now? I got his attention. I need his attention right now. Don, is it okay if I throw you a curveball?
Yes.
If I had the same truck, very close, same truck, it's only got 16,000 miles on it. We took it on trade from the original owner. I got to build some value in it. Okay. Sometimes I would just make this up out of thin air, but I'm just building a little value with it because I want the response. The response is going to be no, and I'm okay with that. Okay. It's got 16,000 miles on it. It's super clean. Came from the original owner. It's not 4x4. It's 2-wheel drive, but it's about 15 grand less than the one we're going to look at, which I think would fit perfect in your budget. Is that something you'll consider?
Yeah, let me look at it.
Well, that works too. In most cases, they've done 15 hours of research, 2 weeks looking for this right truck. They got their mind made up. And in most cases, they're going to say, no, I want what I want, right? No, I have to have the 4x4. I take my kids fishing. I want what I want, right? And then I say, perfect, not a problem. That's right over here. Come with me. Take a look at this. Let me go grab the key. I'm going to pull it out real quick and get you a little bit familiar with it. Do I need to talk about budget anymore? Even for somebody who just started today, what did you hear right now if you're the consumer and I told you, let's look at this, it's 15 grand less, and I think this will fit perfect in your budget, and then you decline it, what do you now know about the one you want to go look at? It's going to cost. It's going to cost more, right? Guys, if you're not doing this setup out there, if you're not asking this because you don't know how to ask it, or a lot of us assume customers know what they should be at, right? You know who's the fucking worst at math? Teachers. I get teachers and they're the worst at math. And I've had to even, I go, God, I don't know what I'm doing. Now, granted, I only went to 8th grade. I never went to high school, but no matter how many times I do this, 300 times 60 comes out 18 grand. Will you show me how you're getting a $32,000 car for $300 a month? And show me how your friend did it too, that you keep telling me he did it, right? They're the worst at math, right? So the problem is we assume customers know what a $48,000 car costs. Okay, it never fails. What's every truck on the lot cost per month to a customer? $500. $500 gets you any truck you want, right? That's what they think. And every car is $350. Like, I understand that's a car; it should be $350, right? You cannot be afraid to ask this question, guys. Okay? And if you're miles off, if you're in a $100 range and you got a pretty good idea, you're like, I'm $150. Don't worry about it. You're close enough. We're gonna make that fucking deal. Okay? But if you're $300, $400, $500 off, you gotta go show them the less expensive truck and just say, hey, is this something you would consider? I think this has got this. And then I have to put in there that dollar amount that equates that payment that they want to be at. That's where it hits. It's got this, a sweet little truck. It's about 15 grand less than the one we were going to look at, which I think would work perfect for your budget. Is that something you'll consider?
Yeah.
Don's such a lay down. Don's such a lay down. Guys, does this make sense? Are we doing this on a regular basis now? Let's be honest. Okay. Again, 80-20 rule. Okay. If you spend 80% of your time working your deal correctly outside, steps 1 through 8, steps 9 and 10 are very fast and very profitable. Okay. But if I'm skipping this process and I'm trying to get to step 9 as quickly as possible because the customer says, I don't need to do all that. I bought 10 cars in my lifetime. I know what they cost. Let's just go inside and see what the numbers look like. And you're like, cool. That saves us both a bunch of time. Well, now you flipped it. Now you spend 20% time outside, and guess how much time you're going to spend inside? You're gonna spend 80% of the time inside. Does that mean you make 80% more profit? No, you make a big fat fucking mini every time. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, you make a mini, right? Guys, spend a little more time, do it correctly outside, pop them with the budget question. If you're doing it in this process, this flows. This just flows nice and easy. They come off the power meet and greet. Oh, those are right over here. Come with me. By the way, who's the lucky one getting a new car today? Big smile, lots of emotion. Me, smile goes up. Fantastic. Congratulations. How long have you been thinking about getting a new car? They talk. It just flows nice. Okay. If you don't know how to conversate, you just got to memorize these 4 things right here. Okay. Get to the next one. So if I understand you right, reiterate or heard what you said. You need this. You can live with this, but it don't have to be, right? Yes, perfect. And if we found that vehicle, what type of monthly budget have you set aside for that? They're going to tell you. If I'm close enough, perfect. Just take a look at this one. I think it's the exact one you came to see. Am I right? Yep. Let me go grab the key. I'm miles off. Show something else. Okay. Now, if it's the 20% and you get here and you go, how long have you been thinking about getting a new car? And they go, honestly, we just got started. Okay. Really? Then I'm going to go to why now. Well, let me ask you this. Why now? What made you decide to look at a vehicle now? What are they going to tell me now? Not only just my hot button, but in most cases, when you got that 20% that just started and they don't even know what they're looking at, and well, I know, something used, probably I want to keep the payment down. Probably something's happened recently that made them just start looking for a vehicle, right? When this is a spontaneous type move like that, generally speaking, something's happened. The 80%, this is a want. They've been searching for it. They spent 2 weeks looking for it. They want a new vehicle for whatever reason. They think it's going to change their life, going to enhance their life. Those are fun. Those are easy. Those are emotional purchases. Those are ones I can make a lot of profit on. These ones as well, but I got to attack those differently. If they rolled in, no, we just got started. We want to see what you got. Really, what is it about now? What made you decide to look at a vehicle now? Well, to be honest with you, my AC isn't working. It's already starting to get hot. My car's 10 years old. I don't want to put the money into it to get the AC fixed and all that. I think just time to replace it. Right? Does this happen? Yeah. Right? I got to get them talking. There's something there that they don't want. Okay. How do I go about landing them on the right car? What is something they definitely know about their car? Well, they know the AC is going out. They know what they like, and they know what they don't like. Right or not? I'll start there. That's an easy place to start. Well, let me ask you this, Trenton. What's on your car right now that you definitely want to keep on your next car?
Heated seats.
Heated seats?
Heated seats, yep.
Okay. What else?
I don't have Bluetooth in this one.
Get them talking. Right?
So I'm going to need Bluetooth.
So, well, you're already going into what you want on the next one. So I guess you already beat me to it. But what's on your current car right now that you don't have that you definitely want on your next one?
Definitely Bluetooth. Bigger wheels. This when I bought this car wasn't the one I wanted.
Okay.
Just what worked at the time.
Now, you drove in a 5-passenger sedan. Are you wanting to stay with something similar to that as well?
I'd like to actually jump up to an SUV.
You want to go to SUV?
Yeah.
Okay. 5-seater, or you want to go to third seat?
Third row would be optional.
Third row. Did he just open up a conversation? You don't just go in a third row because it's just you and your wife, right? Something's changed. Okay. Third row. What are you going to be using the third row for?
Wife's pregnant.
You have kids now?
Yeah, we have one.
You have one?
Yep.
Okay. And you're going to have a car seat now.
Mm-hmm.
So you want a little extra room right there.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Perfect. Now, do I got enough information to reiterate what I heard? Yeah. So if I understand you right, we're ditching the car. We're going to go to SUV, preferred third seat. Is the third seat a must or is that a want?
No, it's optional.
It's optional, so it don't have to be. Okay. Preferred third seat. Why would I throw that out there? What's his family situation? Got one kid and got a car seat coming. I don't have to have a third seat. Okay. Maybe my only third seat that I got sitting out there is $50,000, and maybe he pops me with $400 a month. Do I want to walk him straight to the third seater? No. But he gave me enough information I could ask that. So is the third seat, is that a must or is that just a want?
Just a want.
Okay, don't have to have it.
Yeah.
So SUV, preferred third seat, don't have to have it, need to keep heated seats and a working AC. Yep. Does that sound about right?
Sounds 100%.
Perfect. And if we find the perfect vehicle for you, what type of monthly budget have you set aside for that?
We're thinking about $400 or $500.
$400 or $500. Okay, perfect. Now, may I have to show him 1 or 2 vehicles, 3 vehicles to get the right one? Yeah, but it's not going to be hard. I got enough information, right? Do I need to make the first suggestion right now? I do. Why did I ask all those questions if I'm not going to suggest something? Okay. I asked him a handful of questions. He told me a $400 or $500 budget. How much money is that? $400 or $500. How much? $25,000, guys. Okay. It's $100 for every $5,000. So I got a $25,000 window. Okay. So if he points over and says, I like that one, and you know the one he's looking at is $62,000 Denali, yeah, everybody likes that one. But there's a reason why it's been sitting there for 90 days, because not everybody can afford it, right? He looks over, points at that Denali. Do I go walk over there and just start showing him the Denali, flare it open, make him fall in love with it? Or do I say, let me show you something real quick. Can I throw a curveball at you? Let me show you something. Come with me. I'll walk him over, and I show him the Equinox. Right or not? I'll show him the Equinox. It's right on the window, 19.9. Take a look at this. This has got this. I think it works great, and I think it'll fit right in your budget. You like this one? Tell me no.
No, Curtis. I like that Denali.
Well, what's this one? What's this one missing?
I don't know, man. I'm not really fond of the size.
Okay, and I'll let him upgrade himself. Okay, on the 20%, it may take 2 shots. May have to upgrade him a couple times, but I'll eventually get where we need there, right? But I've already planted my work to where when it comes time to get my bump, I've done planted those seeds. I can get that later, right? But I didn't take him straight to the Denali. What happens if he goes, I like that one, and we get all excited. Oh, let me go grab the key. And now I start showing it to him. Now I test drive it. We come inside, write it up. And how much you want to pay? $400. Right? Have I subconsciously led that customer to believe that $400 a month buys that car? I asked him the questions. He gave me the answer. I let him get all excited in the Denali. That deal's not going to be made. Whose fault is that? That's my fault. I never showed him what that should buy. It's no different than buying a house. I tell you up front, my budget's $1,500, and you start showing me $1.5 million homes. Well, you're an idiot. That don't buy $1.5 million home. Why are you showing me these homes? I wasted my whole day off looking at homes that are fucking miles out of my price range when you asked me my budget, and I told you. And then you went and started showing me houses in Woodward Park. I know I'm going to be south of Belmont on $1,500. I know that. I've already been looking on Realtor. I know what the houses cost, right? It's funny, but I'm